Welcome back, YouTube. So we got another wild deck today. We got Pirate Rogue. This list is pretty ridiculous. It's probably one of the most easiest, decks in wild to play. You just play a bunch of pirates and you beat them down with your swordfishes, and you just out-tempo them, with your ship's cannon, your parachute brigade, all those ridiculously good pirates synergy cards. You have Swordfish, which is an amazing weapon for Rogue, and also just the pirates. It gives +2 attack to itself, and then also the other pirate. So hitting the Jolly Roger, getting it from a 1/1/3 to a 1/3/3 in certain scenarios, or even getting a 1/5/1 deckhand with charge. It's always really amazing. And my win percentage is actually extremely good with the list right now. It's 11-2. I have 85% win rate, and both the losses were against Mage. And I mean, for the most part, it was only just because I burned out and they had a lot of removal stuff early on, and so that was just a slight problem with that. But for the most part, it's not you really don't have that problem. You typically win by turn 4, 5, or 6. There's some instances where you may go up to turn 7, but I haven't. Those games I go to turn 7, I typically end up conceding anyhow because I'm out of steam and I don't have any other way to come back from the game at that point. But for the most part, it's pretty cheap. Mostly commons, epics, and you have 2 legendaries right here, but you really don't need Loatheb in the list. You could replace that with any other cheap card, but patches I feel like is pretty necessary for the list. The moment you play a pirate, he shoots out from the deck. He used to have charge, but they nerfed him, so now he doesn't, but he's still extremely good in that way. So let's get in some games. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, we're against Mage. I'm sitting at Platinum 10 right now, so we're getting there to Diamond. We're getting close to Diamond rank. Mage is the hardest match I've had against with this list. When it comes to the mulligan hand, I typically like to keep the Jolly Roger, one of the Shinyfinder, as well as sometimes I like to keep this in hand if I already have a pirate. If I have this and then a brigade, I don't mind that. Also, Swordfish is a really good card to keep, as well as Dread Corsair. And then everything else you really don't ever want to see for the most part. But in this instance, I don't think I want to keep anything here. You can make arguments for the Southsea Captain, as well as the Southsea Deckhand. It's really unfortunate getting patches right in the opening. Yeah, so far I can't win against Mage to save my life, so we'll see how this game goes. Yeah, I need to slowly invest into the Gadgetzin set so I can get the diamond version of patches, because he's just really cool looking. Okay, let's see here. I'll do that, and I don't mind just tempoing out this and removing it. If we top deck our weapon, or if we could tap, play this, or maybe we could go into something along the lines of we trade all 3 in, play this, and then Cold Blood or something. Okay, that works out too. Ooh, okay, so we have the Parachute Brigade right here. So we're going to play this and tap our hero power. So we'll have charge. We'll pull this out. Attack like that. And this is another reason why this card, the Felwing, is really nice in this deck. It's because it's really easy to deal damage with it, and you just get a 0/3/3. Now, the problem I run in with Mages is that they have Fire Sale on 4 every single time I was playing. Excuse me, playing against them. So we'll see what happens with that, but judging by that, I think we're solid. But this is another problem with the deck, is you burn out, and against the 40 card decks, they have the extra 5 HP, makes it a little bit harder. Harmonic Pop is really nice though. And I'm actually gonna retap, and let's see here, do I actually want to trade into anything here? I think I'd much rather remove the Snow Flurry here, so I'll poke right there and trade there. And this is 4, 6, 8, 9 damage face. We'll go face with everything else here. We'll let him make the trade, but I like to somewhat control the board. To an extent with it, you don't want to just purely go face, because eventually they're going to take advantage of that, and so it's important to do a little bit of that. Sometimes I wonder if I am playing against Mage, if it's better to keep Loatheb in the hand if we open it, in the mulligan hand or something. So on like this next turn we could drop down Loatheb and not have to deal with spells. But you know, that's always a... I'm still learning how to play the deck, of course. I don't play whole lot of Wild. I play it, you know, when I have the chances to. Let's see. This should be 0. Yeah, okay. We could probably get away with playing both of these here, but we're gonna have to play this first before we attack with the weapon, unless we also want to play this. But because I think we might trade here, poke the patches here, play this, play that. Before we trade, of course, we can get this off. So we'll do this and that. And I don't think the ordering matters with this. We'll poke here. Trade in the patches there like that. We'll play the Swordfish here so we can see what we could dredge up. And I mean, clearly Southsea Captain's like the best thing to pick because we also have a board full of pirates here. So if you can't remove this, there's potential that we just win next turn. Especially because we have Cold Blood here too. So that's gonna be enough damage. If he doesn't have Blizzard, Deathborn, or any type of like removal, we should be okay. Oh. That's the card for him to get. And that's why, you know, against Mage, it's kind of hard to play against. Wait, why didn't we draw the Southsea Captain? Did it? Hello? Is my deck code being weird again? You know, HS Replay needs to fix their thing. It's a little irritating that it's still being buggy. Okay, well, we're just gonna be jamming face here, so hopefully he doesn't have Reno because he's playing a Reno deck, right? Yeah, okay. No duplicates, yeah. We're just hoping we'd beat him down with this. Hopefully it's not Ice Block, because I don't want to deal with Ice Block. You got 2 Frost spells. I think you should have played... Is that Ice Block then? I'm assuming it's probably Ice Block. Okay, we're gonna coin, do that. See, and that's 2 cards, so it steals 2. Guess we'll poke there, we'll go there. And he does have it. Okay. You know, I just realized that Ice Block is a card that could be getting off of Dispensobot in Wild. That's kind of insane. Oh. Okay. Well, hopefully that's not a spell that actually matters here, and if we just went off of that, that'd be amazing. This is the first time I'm going to beat a Mage if that's the case. If you got another Ice Block, it doesn't recast spells you had, right? It's 5 random spells.
Amazing.
Oh, thank God. Okay, we won. Oh, that was... It's scary when you play against Mage. Okay, Shaman. Shudderwalk Shaman, or what is the other one? Even Shaman? I don't really like any of this in my hand at all. I want to get to my pirates. Alright, that's okay. Well, I think on turn 1 I'll go ahead and just tempo this out. Okay, Loatheb's not terrible. I just don't like having it in the opening hand. There are some situations where I'd much rather keep this in the hand so we could pick something off. But sometimes against Shaman, they might not be able to, you know, do a whole lot against it. Depending, you know, of course. This might be... Okay, Battle Crisis is Shudderwalk Shaman. So we could... There's potential that we can beat this list right away. Having this on turn 3 will be nice as well. Let's see, was that 4 damage? Okay, I guess I could have played this last turn, but that was a... Oh, he plays Crab Crawler, okay. That's crazy. Yeah, let's hope for a pirate so we could trade into that. Ooh, okay. I like the Dread's Corsair with this. And we are going to poke into it. I like using the weapon to kind of control the board a bit. Okay, and this time we are going to play the demon here. I kind of forgot about that last turn. But if I check here, let me see. I've won against 1, 2, 3. I've won against 3 shamans with this list, so I definitely think it's possible. Oh, what is that going to be? The priest. removal spell. Oh, that is a really bad one actually, because that kind of destroys our play with this. Okay. I guess we'll poke here and see where this hits. Okay, that's fine, I guess. We are gonna have to trade into this right here. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to remove this, but you know, off chance he might be able to, but we're gonna play this no matter what next turn, I think, unless, you know, he's just gonna double trade to it. Okay, we might just play Loatheb next turn. Yeah, so we don't have to deal with any spells. I think that's fine. What's gonna be what happens on turn 6 for Shadowwalk Shaman? This looks like this maybe okay. So if they're playing Zephyr, this is a Reno version. He can't even play it because he already played the coin right, so we don't have to worry about a coin out Reno. So we might just win here unless he has a combo to like deploy. Okay, yeah, no, we just win. Let's see here. How much does this do? We played one and that pulled out the other one. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that that doesn't hit face there, but it's all good. He was pretty lucky to get the taunt totem there, but hopefully he doesn't have Reno for this turn, because if he does, that's a little sad, but I think we should be fine. Oh my god, of course he had it. Oh my lord. They always have it on turn 6 whenever I play against them. It's so irritating. Harmonic Pop is not bad. Here, actually, I'm going to tap. Do that. And that. That 4. We'll go ahead and poke there, and we'll continue going face with everything here. Hopefully it's enough. We're what I'd consider burnt out now, unless we top deck like a secret passage, and then we'll be fine. But it's turn 7 for them. They could tap and play a battle cry, but I'm not sure what battle cry. Oh my goodness, that's a card. The Lurker Below. Huh. Okay, that's 5, 7, 14. 12, yeah, 14 damage. Okay, hopefully it doesn't have anything else he could do. It's not turn 9 yet, so we can't play Shudderwalk. Turn 8, he could play maybe Brigand, the Shaman hero. He'll go back up to 8. He'll probably trade right here. Ooh, he might be able to get the poison combo thing with the Murlocs that Wild's able to do. None of them are reduced though, right? Or is it just the one because that was reduced? So he has one more thing he could reduce the cost of. Can he deal 2 damage to this? Is there a Murloc that does like 2 damage unless he got another rush? If we top deck anything. Oh. Oh, Burlock. Okay, yeah, they could freeze stuff. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, that's 10, 14, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22. We're not dead yet. I'm gonna not play this off chance that we top deck like the ship cannon, because we could play the ship cannon into this and there's potential that it deals 2 damage to face. So we'll see here, or he might just have lethal. Okay, well, that's it then. He got Reno off of that. Oh, and it eats it too. Man, the dude had everything on all the right turns. So like, this is what I'm saying, like where the deck's fun, but sometimes it doesn't work out in this sense. So yeah, they just win here, but we'll see what happens what we top deck. It's not like there's anything that deals 30 damage on our deck, so we're just gonna let this go. Jolly Roger, too bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the deck is like kind of like all good, like all in or all out. So either win by going all in, or they get lucky and they have Reno on 6 and Shutterwalk on 9, and then they win. Okay, against Druid, as long as they don't have what's it called? Poison Seeds or whatever, the 4-mana spell. As long as they don't have that, we do pretty fine, I think. I think I might actually keep these in hand. Just because we'll be able to play Swordfish on 3, Harmonic Pomp, buff that up more. Have a pirate, or potentially a pirate that has more attack. And then when we burn out, we could have the Secret Passage. I don't think that's too bad. I think in most cases, you want to mill away these two here, but keep this. But, you know, in Dagger Rogue, they always kind of want you to keep these 2 cards in hand no matter what. So I'm assuming that it kind of applies the same way here. But, yeah, you have to see. I also really like Patches. Like, Patches is such a good legendary that I had an idea where, like, basically you could probably just put Patches into any deck. Like, you could play all the classes and add pirate, or add Patches to pirate, and, you know, all of the basic neutral pirates that come with it, and then you could play like pirate version of anything. You could play pirate warrior, pirate paladin, and you have all the support cards that all of the classes has. It seems pretty solid, you know. I might as well play this to tutor out the other Swordfish, so we could draw other things as well. But I think I'm going to make a fun little series where I just play a bunch of decks with Patches of pirates in it, with all the pirate synergy, and see how well those decks do compared to, like, you know, Pirate Rogue and Pirate Warrior, which are the 2, like, you know, main pirate decks. But I do have a aggro priest list that runs it as well that I'm going to also be highlighting too. I don't think it's really anywhere as good as this list here personally, but it has some, like, fun cases where it's pretty interesting to play with it. But let's see here. What are they playing? I mean, I'm assuming this is just Control Druid. They haven't played anything that shows that it may or may not be aggro. But turn 3, we're going to play this. Hopefully we get like a pirate. I'm looking for like Jolly Roger, something to go wide with, or even potentially a Southsea deck side. Ooh, Dread Corsair is perfect. Well, we're going to be playing this no matter what, I think, with this. So we're just going to pick Southsea Captain. Go base with that. Next turn, this is going to be deal 3 plus 1 attack, which I don't mind. But whatever he plays, if he even plays a minion, we're going to blast it with this. That's another thing that I really like this card, is it's a really good control tool for this deck specifically. So you have control the board while also buffing up the weapon that you're going to be attacking with too, which is lovely. Yeah, and we'll just do that. See what I'm saying? Like, you win by turn 4 or 5, which is pretty insane. And even if he does play the Poison Seeds, that's 2, 4, 6, 10. So he still doesn't have enough, even if he taps. But he can't do that because I have the coin, so he can't coin out and do that unless he has Innervate. There's potential that he can do that, but it wouldn't really change anything here. Maybe if he had like Branching Pass and then he like picked armor twice or something.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh no, is this the combo deck? Are we about to lose to a combo deck? With like, what is this, Funnel Cake Druid? Oh no, okay, I was about to get scared. I was like, oh no, it's gonna happen to me.